teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome, everyone, to Glendale, Arizona. This is the Verbo Fiesta Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Florida State Seminoles, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Arizona State Sun Devils. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's quarterfinal time in the CFP, and let's get it going. Team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. Fielded in the end zone. It's Brown. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start.
21. And your Arizona State Sun Devils will take over first and 10.
That's their first timeout. On the ground, it's Udo. Stout defense there. It's a 3-yard loss on that run.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense, because the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. He's past the marker and still going. Tackle made after a foul gain to spot the ball at the 34.
Woo-hoo, how about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. Oh, and it's dropped. A chance for a big play here in the early going, but some jitters on the part of that receiver. 2nd down after the incompletion. To throw, it's Levin. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the mark. The offense now looking at a 3rd and short from their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Look out, he's in the clear. He steps out of bounds after the great pick. Solid return to set up his offense.
Boy, this is why I love this defense so much. So opportunistic. We've seen it all year, and now we see it right here. Big interception. They set their offense up in a great field position here on their first possession.
The offense is set up with excellent field position. Grab behind the line. It's Gibson. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards. I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. That's caught. It's Davis. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Man, isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting a handoff. And it really tests the linebacker's ability to cover out the space.
Brings up second down.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Offense flinching before the snap. That'll cost him 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Now it's second down here. Handoff here from the shotgun. Powering through the defender. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage. The Seminoles looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Try and muscle for the first down. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. Fourth down now. The Noles will look to convert here on fourth down. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Pass caught, can he get in? Touchdown, Seminoles, as they claim the lead in this playoff game.
Now, this defense is so caught up in all the wide receivers, they forgot about the running back. He's not just back there running the ball. This guy's involved in the passing game. A nice throw and catch and a touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw. It's Levitt. And it's incomplete even on the first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Second down, we're going to throw it. Caught over the middle. It's Brown. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain. No huddle here for the offense. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. It's an out route, the catch made, and the gain just good enough for a first down. The Sun Devils come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
Good job here by this offense coming up with his first down on that 3rd down play. They knew they were going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time, they convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
He'll look to throw it here on second down. Swarmed with a pass rush, a sack.
I don't blame the offense for trying to take a shot here on 2nd and inches, but the quarterback lost track of the time in the pocket. Now, it's a much friendlier 3rd down for this defense.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, well, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Well, they need 8 yards on 4th down to keep this drive going. Back to pass. It's Levitt. He's got it. That is enough for a 1st down. He made the tackle, but this offense has crossed midfield. Set up with a 1st down at the 47. And the Sun Devils pick up enough yardage for a 1st down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Quick throw to his receiver. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They make the tackle, but this offense now in scoring position. 1st down to the 32. Through one period, these teams are finding out that playoff games just feel different. Who can handle the nerves better as we head to the 2nd? Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. Back in motion now. Back to throw again. Looking for his big tight end. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. 1st down.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
And the Sun Devils move into the red zone. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. And it's incomplete on a very quick throw. Ready for play number 10 in this drive. Scanning the field. It's Levitt. Catch made on the right side. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Here we go, 3rd down. Defense needs a stop here, trying to force a field goal attempt. It's 3rd down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Catch made on the out route. The gain is not enough for 1st down, so it brings up a 4th and short. The Sun Devils will come to the line looking to convert on 4th down. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. He's got it right near the end zone. Tackled at the 5. 3-yard line. Now it's 1st and goal right there.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the 1st down.
Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
And I just love that this defense is not giving up on this 1st and goal. They attacked. They got through. They got penetration. Nice job of being able to keep them out of the end zone.
So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 7. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. On the move now. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
I love to see this by this quarterback. And instead of giving up on the play and just throwing it away or trying to put one into coverage, he just takes off. Reminds this defense what he can do with his legs and almost took it to the house.
And it's a direct snap. Touchdown, Arizona State, as they fight back here in this playoff game. That kind of execution, a long drive, that's why this team made it in the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up 1st downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. To throw, it's Colandrea. That's reeled in. It's Davis. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Offense looking to throw the ball. Short pass finds the tight end. And he'll pick up the 1st down, stop at the 27.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and it allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw here. Grab down the middle. It's Robinson. Stop at the 43, but that's enough to make a 1st down.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
They make the stop, but he's in enemy territory now. 1st down at the 45. And the Seminoles will have 1st and 10 here. Sticking with the running game. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
To the air, it's Colandrea. The pocket breaking down. Grab near the sticks. It's McCoy. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us this yesterday in our production meeting. They spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
First down and 10. Grab behind the line. It's Gibson. Tackle at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now.
Another positive game for this offense. This quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. The ball is caught. Touchdown, Knowles. They connect for 6. But they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to pass. It's Levitt. Throws to the tight end. Makes the catch downfield. It's a fumble. The defense scoops it up.
Chris, this could end up being a critical play in this game. If they don't have a chance to come back and end up winning this game, the coach could look back at this very play and wonder if things could have turned out differently if they would have been able to hold on to the ball and gotten some points before the half.
On first and 10, looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. Oh, they trap him for a sack. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for one or two more plays before halftime. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Robinson. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. So it's third down, but out comes the field goal unit. They'll try to add 3 points before halftime. He missed it. Off target that time. And after the miss, it's still a 7-point lead. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors for our halftime update. The Sun Devils will kick this away to start the second half. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 12. Coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. And the first play of the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Now, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Running play goes backwards, makes it second down and 12 now. To the air, it's Colandrea. Pulls it in. It's Gibson. He'll go down there after picking up a few yards. Not going to be enough for the first.
The quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. He cannot escape. It's a sack. Offense choosing to go for it here on 4th down. And the quarterback dropping back, looking for his big tight end. They can't connect. A costly turnover on downs.
It's just not a smart decision, in my opinion, here to go for it on 4th down. And, Chris, I know we're kind of in this era now of analytics and when to go for it, when not to. People are aggressive by nature, but to go for it inside your own 20-yard line, the defense lined up, did what they had to do. They get the ball, and now look at the field position that they have.
He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around.
Wow, they get positive yards here. I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
Scanning the field. It's Levitt. Pressure is coming. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down.
He gets away with one here. He threw that ball into double coverage, so don't get me wrong. There was a lot of pressure. He does a nice job of hanging in there. But, man, he got to be careful where you're throwing this football.
They've converted both previous 4th down attempts, so why not try to make it 3 for 3? And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. He makes the catch. Touchdown, ASU.
Well, that's just textbook right there. Great timing and recognition by the quarterback. Great route by this receiver. He gave a nice stem to the outside before he went to the post. Perfect timing, tough to defend, and an easy touchdown for this offense.
The PAT is up and good, so we're tied up here in the 3rd quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team.
And the Florida State offense will take over. 1st and 10.
And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Grab down the middle. It's McCoy. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
The defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Back to throw. It's Colandrea. Nice grab. It's Gibson. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. Take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
And he'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack. After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Looking to throw yet again. The pass rush closing in. Incomplete for a 3rd straight play. they keep this drive going? It's 4th down and 6. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. And the Noles will come to the line here looking to convert on 4th down. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. He's got it. Enough for a first down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. The Seminoles come to the line to run the hurry up. From the shotgun now. Here's a handoff inside.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. To throw, it's Colandrea. Incomplete. Trying to find the receiver there. Just missed him. After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Drop him back. Looking to throw for the first down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. They make the stop. It's a big play for 31.
The thing I love about this play is the quarterback put this football where only his guy could come up and make a play on it.
The Noles lining up here on 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Looking to scramble. And he'll wisely throw that one away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure. Just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
So 2nd and 10 here as they try to stay out of 3rd and long here in this tie game in the 3rd quarter. And throwing again on 2nd and 10. It's a short completion at the tight end. They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. First down from the 15.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
And the long drive continues. The offense pushing the ball down the field. They'll run it here. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
A crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. They'll run it to the right side. also out of bounds, close to the end zone.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
And the Seminoles trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. Nothing doing there. They're still 2 yards from the end zone.
I love that this defense is still fighting and still attacking. They're defending a 1st and goal play, and instead of just laying down and letting the offense score, no, they're not backing down. They get penetration, come up with a tackle for a loss.
Heading to the 4th quarter, who can step up and make a crucial play in this pursuit of a national championship? Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up with a 2nd and goal. Caught in the backfield. It's Gibson. Touchdown, Florida State. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine. A playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
And the point after is good.
Florida State 21, Arizona State 14.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. On the first play of the drive now from the 25. Using his legs. It's Udo. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. And here's the handoff. Taken down, but not before he makes the first down.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
That's solid run. Good for first down yardage. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary. And they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
He'll hand it off. He finds some space. They stop him, but this offense is threatening now at the plus 43.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
This could be a dramatic finish, marching toward a tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. And the back gets the football. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Trying to find some room. It's Udo. Finding space at the 20. Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time. Well, finally some room to run for this back. The defense has done a good job for containing him until that play.
Well, they've done a really good job up to this point, Chris, of containing him. He finally does get out, but I think it's an example of why you don't give up on the running game. Even when you're not necessarily coming up with big carries, you're just kind of body blowing this defense, and eventually, bang, you're able to hit a big one here when it really matters.
Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off, and there's nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 8. Looking downfield, it's Levitt. He escapes the pocket. And he muscled out of bounds very close to the goal line.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game, and he's able to do that right here.
Urgency here. Got to cut it this lead. It's 3rd down and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. He's going to lose ground on the run, and now it brings up 4th down.
Man, this defense just keeps coming up with plays. That's a 3rd stop in a row here inside the 10-yard line to get us to 4th and goal. You look at that scoreboard, you need points on the board. I don't think a field goal is going to help you at this point in the game. You got to put a touchdown up on the board, call your best play, and go out and execute.
There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Launching one to the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete, and the drive ends right there.
Chris, they had it. They had exactly what they wanted. I can't believe this would have been a touchdown, but he drops the ball on 4th down.
The offense begins this drive, backs to their own goal line, set up at the 3. Grinding away with a running game.
Well, this is definitely not the time to get cute as an offense and as a play caller. This defense is thirsty for any kind of big play at all to try to create a turnover. So just keep it on the ground and play smart.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. The defense desperate to get the football back, trailing here late. Coming down to the final 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win. They'll hand it off. Breaks free. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
They'll tackle him at the 27. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Playoff game on the line here. Can the offense play keep away and secure the victory? Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. He'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. And a timeout on the field. Talk some strategy, a crucial moment here. Playoff dreams coming down to the final 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win. And they pick up the first on the ground. Makes a nice move there. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
Love to see this with the lead late in the game. In the postseason, you got to trust your offensive line in your back. Not only do you keep the clock moving, you pick up a first down. Now you got a chance to ice this game.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of 1. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. You're right. He shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to wrap it up. The loser starts the offseason. The winner moves on. And so do we. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.